It was like for you to get to play offense and how much fun that was?
It was a lot of fun. It's been a while since I've played on the offensive side of the ball, but as soon as I found out I was going to get a couple of reps, I was pretty excited.
Yeah, they even had to change jerseys, obviously, for you to be on the field at the same time.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to be out there and to get a couple snaps.
So are you working on, without giving it away, obviously, are you working on more offense this week? Do you expect to play some more offense, or you just,
I don't know
whatever
if
happens?
I don't know if I can.
You're
I don't
good.
know if I can share that.
You're good. Can you throw the ball? Let me ask you that.
Can I
you
throw
have the
it?
ability to. You threw a lot in high school, right?
Yeah, I can still throw it a little bit. We play catch every once in a while out on the field, so yeah, I can throw it a little bit.
Are you worried that it could be too much if you play too big of a role on offense? I mean, because you play such a big role in special teams too with the defense.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I think it's just going out and playing football. That's something I love to do. I enjoy being on the field at all times, whether it's offense, defense, or special teams. So I don't think I'm too worried about the toll it'll take on my body. I'm just excited to be out there and help out in any way I can.
Obviously, you did it in high school, so you know what it's all about.
Yeah. It's cool to be back on that side and get a few snaps and be able to play in all three phases.
You said that you missed it. You kind of missed it the other day when you were talking about. When you started doing it again, how much did you realize? Hey, this is kind of fun.
Oh, right away.
Yeah.
Right away, I knew I realized how much fun it was to be on the offensive side and handle the ball a little bit.
We haven't really talked since the fair catch. I mean, people dressed up as it for Halloween. You saw the guy at the World Series, then we had another guy at Wrigley Field. I mean, did you think that it was going to kind of get all this attention that it has?
I honestly didn't. After it happened, I still hate to think about it, but I didn't think it'd blow up as big as it's gotten. Over the past few weeks, I've seen a bunch of pictures of, like you said, Halloween costumes and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool, I think.
Is it
at the World Series.
I thought that was really cool. Just that being on such a big, stage and him doing that, I thought it was pretty cool.
Were you watching the game at the time, or did someone text it to you, or what?
I wasn't watching the game. I saw someone posted on Instagram, and that's how I saw it. A bunch of people were sending it to me.
That's going to at least make you feel a little bit better, right?
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
One of the videos I saw called you Fair-Skinned Devin Hester. Do you like that? Do you want that to be a new nickname? How do you kind of feel about that?
I thought it was pretty cool. Devin Hester's he's a really good returner and player in general. So I thought it was pretty cool to be compared to him.
You said Saturday you really haven't gotten over it.
Yeah, no, I haven't. Obviously, I've moved past it a little bit just because we've played another game and we got more games coming up. So it's kind of been pushed to the back of my mind, but I still see the video pop up every once in a while, which makes your stomach turn a little bit. But at some point I'm gonna have to. Obviously, we got a lot of football left. So.
Did you listen to the Big Ten people when they kind of tried to explain it like a day later and explain from above it looked like you did it, or did you listen to any of that?
I think someone told me about it or something like that. But I don't know. I didn't really try to pay too much attention to it. Just try to move on as best as I can.
Does it change how you return it now? Is it conscious in your mind, or what is it just behind you?
I mean, I don't think it's really affected me that much. I wasn't thinking about it at all on Saturday when I was out there returning. So I'd say, I don't think it's really changed the way I've played or tried to return punts.
Practice that spin move. A little.
Yeah, I've noticed I've kind of done that a couple times. No, it's kind of just comes natural, I guess. Something I naturally do. When there's a defender in my face, I guess.
You're just waiting for them, and if they're delayed and relaxed, then you got a chance to do it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't. That's just me, doing something natural instincts, I guess. So.
like LeVar or any of the coaches gone after you for doing something like that?
They haven't said too much. That one last week that I caught off the bounce and the defender was right in front of me. He said something to me about just feeling it in the air. Obviously, I'm just trying to protect the ball as best I can.
The one that you guys blocked, he came all the way up. I mean, are you guys supposed to let that go, or because you guys could return it?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
did you think about going and grab it?
I thought about it, but there's a bunch of people around the ball, around the line of scrimmage. Usually, if it's past the line of scrimmage after a block, we want to get away from it. But I did think about it. Yeah.
Is that just because if you touch it, then all of a sudden it's a turn?
Yeah.
Did you return kicks in high school? You did everything else.
I did. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, when was the discussion? Was that part of pitched in recruiting? Like, hey, you could do the same here. When did you kind of start doing that? Was it dialogue? It was early.
Yeah, it was really right when I got here. We always field punts pre-practice, and that's really when I started it. Obviously, we had Charlie Jones here my freshman year, and then I really just stuck with it. Try to get better and better. Each practice I got the opportunity to return kicks. So.
Is that the hardest thing you do on a football field, returning punts?
I'd say it's one of the more challenging parts of the football game, just because you gotta read the spin of the punt. You got a bunch of people running at your face, but covering guys is pretty tough too. So.
You study other punt returners from the past? You look at much film of others? You said you recently saw Tim Dwight.
Yeah, this past right before the season, me and Coach Woods and a couple other returners were watching Tim Dwight. But other than that, I haven't really. You just from watching football on TV, obviously you watch other returners, but that's about it.
What'd you think of Tim Dwight when you were watching those films?
He was fast, like really fast. It was cool to watch, just to see how much different it is from back then to now. But he was a great returner. Yeah.
Have you met him before?
I've never met him. No.
What more do you think you can do on offense?
I mean,
You can't give that.
I'll help out in any way I can. Whatever they ask me to do, is what I'll do. So.
Did you know going into the game that you were for sure going to play offense, or was it something that was prepared and then you knew once the play was called, or what did that look like for you?
Yeah, I knew that it was in the playbook, but I didn't know for sure if we were going to run it or not. In the game. But once my number got called, I got pretty excited. So it was cool.
Can you take us through that moment of realization? It's like, holy crap, I'm gonna be on offense.
Yeah, I got a little nervous there because I hadn't taken a handoff in a while. So I just my main thing I didn't want to fumble the handoff. But other than that, it was kind of all natural, I'd say.
I mean, you were a quarterback and a receiver in high school, so you didn't really take handoffs. Do you know the last time you took a handoff in a game?
I don't, to be honest. Like in middle school, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it's been a while.
But you could take a direct snap.
Direct snap? Yeah.
What's important on offense is obviously when you're out there, they think you're probably going to get the ball, but you could be a decoy and really help the offense as well.
Yeah. There's a lot of different things that we could do with that. Obviously, I don't want to give anything away, but yeah.
Have other teams? Do you feel like are they not challenging you guys as much defensively? Like it seems like Minnesota really played it close to the vest, Northwestern too. Are you guys getting enough opportunities at turnovers? I guess.
I think. There's a couple this past weekend that we didn't capitalize on. I think. There's always things we can do better to try and force turnovers. But what we've been seeing lately, teams are really trying to run the ball on us and then kind of take their shots. after lulling us to sleep a little bit. So we really just got to stay ready at all moments. When those opportunities come, we gotta take advantage of them.
Did turnovers sorry, Scott, go ahead.
One of your first breakout plays actually came last year against Rutgers on the road. I think you were playing cash still, if I recall, at least in that game. But anyway, over the shoulder catch and weaving through. I mean, what do you recall about that play?
I think it was my first touchdown in college, maybe.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was a cool moment. I think I was playing corner though, still. Yeah. But yeah, I think I kind of just fell off my man and saw the ball in the air and just went and got it. And luckily, there was some pressure on the quarterback. Picked up some blocks on the way into the end zone. So that was a cool moment. Yeah.
What's it like to play with Jay?
Jay Higgins?
Yeah.
Roy? It's a lot of fun. Just the way he plays the game and studies it and prepares. It makes you want to play that much harder. When you see him out there, given the effort that he gives. And off the field, he's just a fun guy to be around. He's pretty funny. I'm sure you guys have seen some of that. But yeah, it's a lot of fun to play with him and to be on the same side of the ball as him.
Jay he's not necessarily close right now, but if he's on pace, he could break Iowa's single-season tackles record, which has been around since 1977. What's he do that gives him just such a nose for the ball, or gets him to the point where he's getting 12, 13 tackles every game?
Yeah, I think a lot of it is his preparation and the way he prepares throughout the week. He's always in the film room. Whether that's us as a unit or just him by himself. And then it's really his just will to find the ball on the defensive side. When he's out there, seems like every play he's always around the ball. And that's really cool to see.
How many offensive snaps do you feel like you could maybe tolerate in a game? Like, I don't know how hard it is to go back and forth between offense, defense, and special teams, obviously, because you're on all those special teams.
To be honest, I don't really know. I'd have to test it out to really know how much I could take.
Fans would approve.
Yeah.
What's it like playing offense?
It's a lot of fun. I haven't done it in a while, but it was really cool to be back out there and to be able to handle the ball a little bit.
Would you want to go back out there?
Of course. If they ask me to, I'll do it again. Yeah.
But is it difficult switching back and forth or not? Is that since you've done it before? In high school?
It is. Yeah. It definitely. When you're playing defensive snaps and then you're on special teams as well, it's a little tough. But I was saying earlier, it's really just playing football, and that's something that I love to do. I love to be on the field and doing whatever I can to help this team. So I think that really overrides me being tired or anything like that. It's just the love I have, to be out there.
Speaking of special teams, one of your returns, ball's bouncing, and you did a little swipe